get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Nah, we're good. Let's go.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Let's do this.
I see you.
Hey, right here.
Come out, step out, step out. Pick on me, pick on me. Who's that? Spring coming.
Come on. Game time. Game time.
Get your mind right.
Hey, right here. I'm dropping a hammer.
Don't take it, Danny.
Oh no, Danny.
Your nutty
I
passes.
just sprayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get... The Bulls making a switch here. MP's checked in. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the one. Pass to Gafford. Porzingis up top. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Now this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Right against Ball. And here's MP from outside. And the Bulls get it back. Ball and a nice finish on the layup.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Beal outside. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Releases. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And this is right in his wheelhouse, hitting the boards and cashing in.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
DeRozan hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Up top, Beal. He's guarded by White. Beal's shot is good.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
MP outside. And he can't get that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Wright, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. MP shot is off. For Washington, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. So for the Wizards, Avdia, he's checked in for Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kuzma. And it's Morris in for Wright. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. From the inbound. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with the drawn foul there. Boy, when you consider that Bradley...
Substitution on the court.
We've got Kyle Kuzma Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Kispert, and it's Gafford in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The teardrop. Offensive rebound. Wright. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And Levine throws it down.
Assist from
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got 5 now.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
They grab their own miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Kuzma. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Jones, he's checked in for MP.
Derek Jones Jr.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
Your Wizards, 46. The ball, 38.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books, 1/2 to go. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan. Washington making some changes. Avdia, he's checked in for Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Morris in for Wright. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for White. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. MP is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, "He's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me." Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And here's Kispert from the arc. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Kispert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Levine. To the middle. And the layup is good off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Washington has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, and things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
It's scooped up. Here's Drummond. DeRozan outside. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Wizards. Stolen by MP. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school. Star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
He's off on the first. Nunn's checked in for Kispert. And he sinks the second. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd. To the paint. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
MP outside. Outside, Green. Back to MP. Puts it up from 15. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Stolen by MP.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
The ball, 58.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
What up, Ash? Press?
No.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Hey, man. Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
Started already.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, we good. Hey, let's get it, y'all.
Ball up.
your head in the game.
You're about to get off my court.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Don't worry. Come get it. All right, now move around, move around, move around. Woo! Three of them, baby. Oh, that's easy. Hey, hey, hey. Go up. Hey, get ball, get ball.
Come on, focus.
You guys the ones who're gonna be losing today.
Get your mind right.
Hey, 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 right here.
Just like that.
That's you all day. Oh, what's up now, huh? What's up?
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me?
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta You know, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you.
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
Thanks to all of you who joined us to make.
Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Substitution on the
So,
court.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. MP comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. Then for the Cavaliers, LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Here's Rubio. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
We talk about the toughness of Rubio. He's also become a better finisher.
For the Cavaliers, Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Mitchell. Ball surveying the defense. LeVert against Williams. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
It's Drummond with the rebound.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Williams kicks to Drummond. The pass to Ball. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by Neto. Cleveland leading by 12. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to LeVert. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job this.
Substitution on the court.
Ball and LaVine are the guard set. MP is out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. MP, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Ball against Garland. In the corner, it's MP. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Remains Chicago ball.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Williams with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to...
After one half, it hasn't even been close.
That's the end of
Cleveland
the
ahead,
with the score.
ending the second quarter on a 14-3 run.
The Cavaliers, 53. On your feet, fans.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. MP's checked in for Vucevic. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position. DeRozan against Mobley. He gets it in there. And it's 8 points for Isaac Okoro.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
In the corner, it's MP. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And the 3 ball is good.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Mobley. Caris LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro. Raul Neto's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. They grab their own miss, and then Allen slams it in.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Good. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Neto surveying the floor. Pass to LeVert. Here's Osman. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots over LeVert. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is it. His first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Substitution on the court.
Mobley against MP. Mobley. That one drops for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right
to the rim. We've got Alex Caruso. MP is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Green, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Okoro, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Beverly, the pass to MP. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by MP. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it's Allen with the jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Beverly, and he banks in the layup.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Outside, Green. Outside, Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Stevens, the pass to Green. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Wade misses. Now Chicago has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Green kicks to Caruso. MP outside. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jarrett Allen.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Wade against MP. Here's Dosunmu. He's looking for MP and finds him. He gets that one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The pass to Stevens. Here's Wade. Allen trying to break free. Wade gets the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Yeah, easy call.
Stevens. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter. Someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
All free throws good from Beverly.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
That one doesn't drop. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio. 2 shots.
That one is off.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Dishes it to MP. That three off the mark. Now Rubio. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
But I saw what happened to you on draft night. I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big-name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh.
Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with...
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant. MP is checked in for White. On the floor for Boston. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Brogdon in at the one spot. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
DeRozan outside. Pass to MP. DeRozan outside. A deep 3 from MP. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. The Celtics with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. And it's Brogdon missing. For Chicago, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Ball outside. DeRozan with the ball. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it, and he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of projection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Ball passes to MP. Shot to stop the run. No good there. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Outside Levine. From deep. And the Bulls get it back. Drummond passes to Ball. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's MP from outside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution.
To the right side. Here's Gallinari. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP, and it's White in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
And both free throws good for MP. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Outside White. Pass to MP. White on the wing. Here's MP. Brown with the block.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Levine, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Gallinari. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Strong move inside. Gallinari can beat you with finesse. He can also beat you with power. And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
And the basket by DeRozan.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Brown passes to Gallinari. Outside, Brown. No good with the triple.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to MP from about 19. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now. The Celtics have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second.
First personal foul.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work.
And a pretty tightly contested game here.
That's the end of the first half with the score, the Bulls 40, the Celtics 44. Fans, make some noise.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn up. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup. Combinations, and for the players, it's important they learn. Each other's 10.
Step out! Right there!
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. MP finds Levine. Now here's ball. He's covered by Halliburton. There's the pass to MP.
Get it!
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
There are few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Pass to Hield. To the middle. Here's Jackson. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Outside, Levine. Pass to MP. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Offline with his 3. Pacers leading by 5.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
To the paint. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Levine. He dishes it to MP. Hield against Levine. Here's White. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
And so it's Indiana with it, leading by 5, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Drummond passes the ball. And White kicks to MP. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Kobe White. .26 seconds left.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Wow! Andre Drummond getting fancy. Firing his team up with that monster throwdown.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McConnell passes to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Indiana. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having
19. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
And thanks again for two. For the Bulls. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Green taking his time here. MP outside. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is White alongside Levine. MP is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Green in its small forward. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Jackson trying to break free. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 9.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
And White kicks to Drummond. Pass to Levine. Rebounded by Jackson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pass to Halliburton. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A 3 from MP. The shot comes out, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards, and that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Buddy Hield. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And so it's the Indiana.
With the score, the Bulls 31, the Pacers 38.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look. Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Bulls trail by 19, and so in the game for the Pacers. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Then it's Turner. That's T.J. McConnell, and it's Nora in at the 4.
T.J. McConnell.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Pacers.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Some changes for Chicago. Zach LaVine's checked in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White comes in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Patrick Beverly. In Indiana with a change here, too. Nesmith has checked in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith outside.
Bulls foul. Andre Drummond. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Indiana, Jalen Smith.
Smith hits them both. Beverly, the pass to MP. Goes up to the stripe. Offensive rebound. Beverly dishes to MP. To the right side. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
To me? Okay, I'm coming.
Hey, MP. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team.
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here. Ooh, I say me.
Okay then, last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Ooh, okay, how about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
This might not be my hometown, but this is my city now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now...
You just got scanned for 2K20.
And we've got some surprise teams here in the early season.
Some are surprisingly bad, and some are exceeding expectations. There's still a long season.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and MP is subbed in for Caruso. And so in the game for the Bulls, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with MP, and it's Ball in at the point. MP's shot is good. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
And that one drops.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Outside Levine. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan against Johnson. And it's DeRozan missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot. DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
Yep, that was good.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lets it go. Rebound by the Bulls. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right. Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Down low. Here's Bates Diop. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Levine. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. MP outside. Lets it fly. No good. Inside. Here's Bates Diop. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. What a performance for Keldon Johnson. He's been the story for the Spurs. He put together 10 points.
And look who
you're just joining us. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's
with the score. Spurs 49, the Bulls 50.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nico. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Probably both. It all depends on.
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all.
MP's checked in for the Bulls. So on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there's the pass to MP. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season. He said guys are finding their roles, and we're doing all the little things that tend to separate out the better teams. I just hope we can keep it going. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Caruso finds MP. Will it go? They get it back.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Caruso, the pass to MP. On deep. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. Kobe White, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ball. Outside, White. Pass to MP. Fires from 14. And that one hits back iron. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. Harden kicks to Milton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Green, he's checked in for him. Look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Joel Embiid at the line for one.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Ball and LaVine are the guard sets. Vucevic is out there with MP. And it's Green in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Maxey against LaVine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zach LaVine.
It's on Zach LaVine.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. This game is always changing, and there are fads. It's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
Lobs it up for LaVine. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Such a fluid play. LaVine is in the air right on cue to put a smooth finish on that alley-oop.
Harden kicks to Maxey. Milton in the corner. over Green. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Harden against Ball. He dishes it to MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Ball with the bucket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And the foul called on MP.
69.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead.
22. The 76ers, 58. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big... Making some changes. MP's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. And then for Philadelphia, Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Kept alive, Harrell, and the layup's good off the glass. Harrell's got 5 now.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Jalen McDaniels is out there with Harrell. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 side. Now the 76ers with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Harden up top, White covering, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Williams, and it's McDaniels with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
White looking around. Back to MP. Shot on the wing. Another miss by MP.
And there have been... Some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Harris passes to McDaniels. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
White finds Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. White against Harden. Shot clock at 6. MP, that's for 2. Another miss by MP. And the 76ers with possession. It's been... So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
If there's one badge that your player...
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it's...
Making some changes. Finney-Smith checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And it's Thomas in for Bridges. On the court for the Bulls, Javonte Green out there with MP. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Beverly, left side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caruso, and the jumper is on the mark.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Thomas. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Here's Caruso. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Andre Drummond understands if I can get to the offensive window, I can put points on the board. Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Beverly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Alex Caruso.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Last game for him, he picked up 10. They get it back. Simmons. Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And MP with a basket on the assist from Beverly.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Thomas. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things.
The Bulls, 22. Here to put on a show,
Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. O'Neal, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Thomas in for Dinwiddie. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. MP comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by Green. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
They've got Royce O'Neal. Ben Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Drummond. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside White. Green against Simmons. Green, the pass to Caruso. Pass to MP. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 7.
Boy, nice shot by MP. Set him up in the corner and let him go to work.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got
Brooklyn, 40. The Bulls, 37.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon. Line change here for Chicago. 46 seconds left in the game. Dinwiddie against Beverly. Back to Simmons. Out to the right wing. Down low. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
MP against Simmons. Here's MP. Here's Dosunmu. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Dinwiddie. Shot from 12. No luck on that one. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFleur.